Hey guys, Jill here. I got this at the store yesterday and I'm having so much fun going through this book with you. 50 most influential figures of the Bible according to National Geographic. Here's Noah, and I'm just working on the Old Testament. The Old Testament is 3/4 of the Bible, and 1/4 is the New Testament. So these are the Old Testament patriarchs. Here's Joshua. I have not drawn out Joshua. I have, during quarantine 3 years ago, 3 or 4 years ago, I started putting together books of my drawings. And I have not done Joshua. I need to go back. So we'll skip that. All I know is Joshua fit the battle of Jericho. So he fought in Jericho. Jericho. Joshua. The battle of Jericho, and the walls came tumbling down. Here's a note about the 12 tribes. According to the Bible, the 12 tribes of Israel were founded by the sons and grandsons of Jacob: Reuben, Simeon, Levi, Judah, Dan, Naphtali, Gad, Asher, Issachar, Zebulun, Joseph, and Benjamin. Joseph did not found a tribe directly, but his two sons, Manasseh and Ephraim, did. Each of these tribes included many clans and families, would develop a unique cultural identity, yet still retain a sense of kinship with others in their allegiance to God and His law. So here's artist Rembrandt, Jacob blessing the sons of Joseph. So in my doodle drawings, I remember Jacob put the wrong hand on each grandson's head. So I think he put his right hand on the younger son and blessed him, over putting the left hand on the older son, and not as much as a blessing, but it is what it is. So Joseph tried to switch his hands around to bless the older son, but the younger son got blessed. Deborah. I know Deborah, I have not drawn her out. She was a judge. Nice name. Here she is judging, and I won't go too much into Deborah because I don't know her, but it's a nice picture. Samson. Everybody knows Samson. So in the book of Judges, Samson had great power if his hair wasn't cut. Delilah, his girlfriend, sent for his hair to be cut while he was sleeping, and he lost his power. So at the end, he killed a lot of people, but with this painting, he lost his power. She's calling, "Hey, come and cut his hair. Oh my gosh, look how long his hair is." She's like, "Samson's asleep, come cut his hair." In the book of Judges, Samson had great power if his hair wasn't cut. Delilah, his girlfriend, sent for his hair to be cut while he was sleeping, or sent for someone to cut his hair while he was sleeping, and then he lost his power. The Philistines came and took him prisoner, cut his hair, took his eyes out, and he was very weak. But he made a comeback. Saul, I don't know Saul too well. I believe he was the first king of Israel. I believe he was tall. He would have fits of passion or anger. So David, a shepherd boy, this doesn't look like a boy, but was sent to come and play the harp for him. So David is very famous. David played the harp for Saul to calm him. He killed Goliath and the giant, and decapitated him, cut his head off. So even though he was a weak shepherd boy, weakest, probably youngest of his brothers, he still fought back and killed Goliath the giant and cut his head off, decapitated him. So even though we're small and weak, God can still use us. David became a great king. And music in the Bible. So this skips ahead to the New Testament, the marriage feast at Cana. There's Jesus, Cana. And this is New Testament music at a wedding, the wedding. Music in the Bible. Solomon. I don't know much. I need to draw this out. Why is Solomon with the Queen of Sheba? She's visiting him and asking questions. It's so good when people ask questions about the Lord. That means they're searching and want to know the truth. Why is Solomon with the Queen of Sheba? He was David's son and built a beautiful temple for the Ark of the Covenant. He had many wives. What else was he known for? I think there was two women who were fighting over a baby, and he said, okay, cut the baby in half. And one lady said, no, just give her the baby. And the other lady said, okay, cut the baby in half. I need to draw that out. So Solomon said, okay, the one who says don't cut the baby is the true mother. If that makes sense. So he was a good judge. He gave the baby to the woman who said, don't kill the baby. Not the other woman who said, okay, go ahead and kill the baby. Who cares? Solomon. Why is Solomon with the Queen of Sheba? He was David's son and built a beautiful temple for the Ark of the Covenant, which is a big Jewish important. We need to watch Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. Raiders of the Lost Ark. We'll explain the Ark of the Covenant. He had many wives. Solomon is known for having many wives. The prophets of ancient Israel. Who is this? This is Jeremiah lamenting the destruction of Jerusalem. I need to draw these out. I just know Jonah was a prophet. Jeremiah, Isaiah, I need to draw these out. Jeremiah lamenting the destruction of Jerusalem by Rembrandt from Holland. Rembrandt van Rijn, 1630. Here is a prophet, Isaiah, another prophet, Hosea. I mostly know the prophet Jonah, so I need to study this more. And here we're going to go up to the New Testament. So why don't we start a new chapter?